Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies, because I just got a message from one of my dear clients, and they wanted to know, why don't men kiss you during sex or cuddle with you after sex? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't men do the romantic, intimate things that make up, those intimate times that you share with him, like sex? Sex is a very intimate thing, but kissing is more like, because a lot of people, they'll say, they'll have sex with you, but they feel like kissing is more like a real, like, romantic, intimate thing, more than just the actual act of the intercourse of sex. You know what I'm saying? Or cuddling and stuff like that, that's more of an intimate thing a lot of times than sex a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, especially in this generation, how sex is just kind of just like so easy to get and so like just giving out, you know what I'm saying? It's just sex, you know what I'm saying? It's like, cuddling and kissing are becoming things that, just like more intimate when you really are, attracted to somebody, want to be with them, see a future with them, stuff like that, So basically, to answer this question, why don't men kiss you during sex or cuddle with you after sex? I'm going to give you ladies 3 reasons why men don't kiss you during sex or cuddle with you after sex, right? Okay, number one is he's just simply not an affectionate man, right? So that all comes from how he grew up, right? So keep in mind, if a man had, both parents in the household, or even just one parent in the household that really just cared about him, loved him, and showed him that love and affection, maybe your mama kissed you every day and hugged you and showed so much love to you and all this extra stuff, right? Just showed you just genuine love, then, that will make a man, be affectionate. But if that man did not experience that type of love from his parents or people around him growing up, whether it was his parents, his friends, his peers, maybe he got, especially with your parents, I feel like within the household, that kind of shapes you a lot, because if a man is not affectionate, I feel like sometimes that goes into his immediate household when he was growing up. Maybe his dad wasn't there, so or in and out his life or whatever. So, he never really got a chance to get attached to anybody. So he doesn't want to get attached to nobody because he has abandonment issues, or he feels like that person will leave him. Or maybe, in the same breath, maybe he didn't have his father, and then, his mother, maybe his mother didn't really show him that love and affection that, that he wanted or deserved or should have gotten, and, his mother just kind of just showed him tough love. Maybe she just, did what she had to do as a mother, as far as, pay the bills. Maybe she was a single mother. She paid the bills. She made sure he was good, made sure he was fully clothed and clean and everything. It took care of him, yes, but maybe didn't show him that type of love, like hugging, kissing, I love you, son. A lot of parents don't tell their kids they fucking love them. You know what I'm saying? So if that man did not grow up like that, with the love growing up, then that's going to make him not be affectionate in relationships when he's an adult, because now it's like he doesn't know how to properly express his love for a woman, because he was never shown what love was, or nobody ever appreciated his love or wanted his love, or nobody gave love to him. So it's not the man's necessarily his fault, it's just how he grew up, so maybe he just did not receive that type of love from anybody, and now he's a full grown ass man, an adult now, and he doesn't know how to properly love a woman because, he didn't grow up like that. He didn't grow up on love. Maybe he grew up on survival. A lot of men, they don't grow up on love. They grow up on survival. Maybe he had to take care of himself. Maybe he had to really grow up fast, Maybe he didn't have time to be a kid and to, play on the playground and do, what I'm saying? He didn't have time to, like, grow up, like, you know, maybe he had to fend for himself. Maybe both his parents wasn't there for him. Maybe, you know, maybe nobody was there for him. Maybe he had to raise himself. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he went from household to household to household. Maybe he was in foster care. Maybe he was in all kinds of things that shape a person. And, you know, now he doesn't know how to love, because now, you know, especially like if he went to like foster care, or maybe, you know, he bounced around from house to house to house. Maybe he was with his grandma, then he's with his auntie. Now he back with his mama. Now he went over, you know, to his daddy house. Now he back with his cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like if he went all around, you know, maybe he don't know how to love or how to hold on to somebody, because everybody in his life always leaves. So everybody in your life always leaves. It's like, why would I get attached to anybody if everybody is just going to be temporary and just going to leave my life anyways? You know, so that might be a reason why a man is not affectionate when it comes to like after he has sex. Keep in mind, you know what I'm saying? Sex is one thing, because men, you know, we naturally have testosterone. So like we're horny, you know what I'm saying? We, you know, is by human nature, biology, you know, we're horny for reproduction purposes. You know what I'm saying? But keep in mind, that's one thing. But being affectionate, as far as like kissing and cuddling and holding, some men were never taught how to fucking, you know, be affectionate. They never got a hug. They mama never hugged them. They daddy never hugged them. They grandma never hugged them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever kissed them. Nobody ever held them. You know, nobody ever did nothing but, you know, whatever. You know, they maybe they took care of him financially and shit like that, but they never showed him that love. So that man is lacking love. You know what I'm saying? So he's just not affectionate. That's not how he grew up. So now when he's an adult, he don't know how to love you. He don't know how to basically, you know, show you the love and affection that you deserve, because it's not how he grew up. It's not his DNA. It's a foreign language to him, because he's like, what? Affection? Like, what is affection? What is you know? All he knows is just being a man and just having sex and stuff like that. But as far as like sitting down and being romantic and, you know, being sensual and not as sexual but sensual, you know, or just being intimate with a woman outside of just the sexual intercourse, you know, he just doesn't know how to, you know, show his affection, you know, or maybe he don't even tell you that he love you, you know, or stuff like that. So that's one reason why, you know, men don't kiss or during sex, or, you know, cuddle after sex, you know, or just affectionate in general. You know what I'm saying? So it comes with being just affectionate, you know? So that's number one. Number two is he does not want to get too close. Now, when I say he does not want to get too close, it's kind of like how I said in number one, when I said, like, you know, when he has had all of these, you know, growing up, you know, he had to bounce from household to household to household to household. Or like maybe his daddy wasn't even there for him. Maybe his mama wasn't there for him. Maybe nobody was there for him. You know what I'm saying? So now he thinks that, okay, I don't want to get too close to people, because every time I got close to somebody, they left me, or they did me wrong, or they abandoned me. So now I'm not going to get too close to protect my own heart, my own self. You know, I'm not going to get too close because I don't want to be looking stupid. I don't want to feel rejected. I don't want to feel like nobody, you know, doesn't want me, abandoned, just heartbroken. I don't want to feel that. So I'm going to put this wall up, and I'm not going to let nobody in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get too close. I don't want to get attached to nothing. I just want to just have sex, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? In this context, you know, all he want to do is just have sex, and then that's it. Because he feels like if I get attached to this girl, if I start kissing on her, cuddling up with her, you know, we laid up in the bed, I'm telling you how I feel about you, how much you mean to me and shit like that, you know, that's going to make anybody attached. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get attached, you know, maybe he feels like, hey, like I said, growing up, you know, when I tried to get attached to people, they always left me. So I don't want to get too attached because I don't want you to leave me and I don't want to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just distance myself as much as I can. You know, I might fuck with you from a distance. I might have sex with you, but I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why men might not kiss you or might not cuddle after sex, because kissing and cuddling are those are kind of like very intimate things. You know what I'm saying? To some people, it's all the same. Like sex and as far as like sex, cuddling, and they're all kind of like in like a similar category as far as like physical, touching and what I'm saying, stuff like that. But I feel like there are different levels of intimacy, because cuddling and stuff like that, especially nowadays, a lot of people can just have sex and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And bye. Get your clothes on, bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had sex, it was what it was. Okay, you can go home now. That's all I wanted was my nut and that's it, But, that cuddling and I really care about you. Telling them how you feel and all that pillow talking stuff and stuff like that. That's very intimate, or kissing sometimes during sex, or some men feel like that's just a real intimate thing, or women too, they feel like that's real intimate. So a lot of people in general, women and men, sometimes they don't kiss during sex. If it's just like, if y'all just have like a sexual relationship, y'all might not kiss. It might just be straight to the point, like let's just have sex. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. So he don't want to get too close to you. Okay. All right. Number three is he does not like you in a romantic way, right? So that kind of ties into number one and number two. He doesn't like you in a romantic way. So maybe, is you specifically that he does not like in a romantic way. Maybe he does know how to love. Maybe he has had that type of love and affection growing up, maybe he knows how to love. It's just not you. It's just not for you. But keep in mind, if you put another girl in your spot that he really likes and he really cares about and he really wants to be with, yeah, he will cuddle with the girl, kiss the girl, do all that romantic things, hold her hand or whatever the fuck else. You know what I'm saying? He will do that. But for you, you just don't do it for him, so he don't see you, he don't like you in a romantic way, that doesn't mean that he does not know, I said in number one and number two, that was basically me giving him the benefit of the doubt that he grew up not knowing or being naive or being ignorant to, I don't know how to love, or I've never received love, so I don't know how to properly love, But in number three, when I say he doesn't like you in a romantic way, that means that what I'm saying is maybe he knows how to, express his love, and maybe he's gotten love, when he was growing up, and he knows how to effectively love a woman or love anybody. But you specifically, you just don't do it for him. For whatever reason, he just doesn't see you in that way. But if you were to replace you with another girl that he really wanted to be with, then it'll be different, because now it's like, okay, this woman is who I want to be with, this is who I like, this is who I care about, I'm going to show her that affection. But for you, maybe you just a booty call. I'm just being real. Maybe he just sees you as just a sex partner and that's it. And he don't want to get too close to you. And in this case, when I say he don't want to get too close to you, it's not even for abandonment issues. He don't want to get too close because he don't want you getting the wrong idea. He don't want you thinking like, damn, he basically don't want you thinking like, oh, this is my boyfriend. This who I really want to be with. This is, I really like him. This is my man now, stuff like that. He don't want you getting the wrong idea. So he just going to dick you down, have sex with you, and then that's it. Because, he don't want to get too attached to you. Or he don't want to string you along. He don't want you thinking nothing else. Or maybe he don't want to get attached to you. Maybe it's like, maybe he don't really like you like that. So he don't want to get attached to you, because even if you don't initially like somebody, the more time that you spend with them, you're going to naturally grow a tolerance for them, and you're going to get used to them, and be more attracted to them, and be more, attached to them, So, ladies, those are my 3 reasons why men don't kiss you or cuddle with you, during sex or after sex, So, I hope you enjoyed this video.